This is Mike Hayes here. We've had some technical difficulties in the last 15 minutes. I apologize. I actually did start talking, and I hope everybody is hearing me right now. I know a few people heard me on the first go-around, so I'm just going to start over. I apologize. I don't know exactly what the technical difficulties are here, but I'm hoping everybody is hearing me right now. Just 1 second. We're going to mute the tones here. Just a sec. Okay, all right, here we go. So thanks for coming on, and I apologize for that delay sincerely. So the gist of what I was getting into there was that EPGL is progressing extremely nicely in terms of our progress with the IP, the patents. We have 3 that are allowed now. We have another one coming, the energy harvest. So we have more in the pipeline, obviously, than that, and these are all very significant technologies. And the point that I'd like to make tonight is that we set some dates a while back, 2 or 3 weeks ago, with INWIT, and the reason why there's been a slight delay is because when the opportunity for INWIT to be working with Wilson Sonsini, which is the best of the best in terms of venture capital and the capital markets, and when you're doing a significant capital raise, you want to work with the best of the best. And obviously, when that opportunity came along, you have to listen to them and you have to take their advice. So some things have taken a little bit longer than anticipated to organize, and there are things still, being organized as we speak, but it shouldn't take too much longer. And INWIT is 100% focused on EPGL and EPGL technology. You should know that. INWIT is 100% focused, and INWIT is working with Wilson Sonsini. By the way, Wilson Sonsini has been around forever in Silicon Valley and all over the country and the world. They're the best of the best, rated #1. They also were in the beginnings of companies such as Google and many others. And so it's very exciting to have them working with INWIT, and then obviously with INWIT focusing its first efforts on building and marketing and putting out a technology with the EPGL technology. It's absolutely huge, and the fact that we are progressing so nicely in that is absolutely exciting. And the thing is that I've never felt as excited as I do right now since 2012. Before, when I took EPGL from being a flatline DOA company to a reverse split that nobody thought would happen and be successful, and then thousands of percent later, many people being able to make great returns since, and then progressing to where we're at. When you get the opportunities that come up, you have to take them. And that's what we did when we got involved, when we first invented the energy harvesting back in 2013, got involved with Cooper. Then we settled with Cooper. Now we own the technology 100%. Then we got with J&J, of course, as everybody knows. And now, of course, Wilson Sonsini is involved. So these things have been progressing, even though I know for some people it's, very, very slow, and everybody wants to, obviously see things progress as quickly as possible. That's understandable. And I know that some people get impatient, and but, I urge you to remember that whenever you see a sell or you see volatility, there's always people buying on the other side, and those people are taking advantage of the people who are selling, and vice versa. So, obviously a lot of people took advantage of the situation today and got a nice position. In my opinion, we are in an opportunity here better than we've seen in a long time because of the things that are tangibly happening, not hearsay, not speculation, but empirical items that you can point to and look up yourself when it comes to the fact that we have patents that have been progressing. No one can deny. You can see that they've been being progressed, and you've seen allowances and grants, and there will be more to come where that came from. You see major organizations who have verified to our shareholders who have checked very big companies who have taken rights to our technology that are involved. That's all empirical. Now Wilson Sonsini has come on to be involved with the INWIT project and the partnership going forward to progress the technology in building. And, we're progressing nicely, folks. So, I'm excited. I believe you guys should be excited. And I think that days like today, when you see, volatility, it goes both ways, and we've seen it happen before. And it's, but I do believe that we are on an inflection point right now that we haven't seen in several years now with EPGL since 2012. I'm not sitting here saying to you that there's going to be thousands of % gains from here. I'm not promising anything. I'm just saying that the progress that's happening, and if INWIT is successful and they're working with the best of the best, you can put 2 and 2 together, and you understand that, there's a hell of a lot of potential here for EPGL because, there's a massive market for the technologies that we've created, and if those technologies are built and they are, and they have been, obviously we have done testing, and you've seen, you haven't seen everything, but you've seen things, you've seen photographs. You know that we have made progress. We've proof of concept. That's why we have all the patents filed that we have. That's why Cooper was involved in the initial co-filing of patents. And, when you have multi-billion-dollar companies co-filing artwork with you, it means that what you have discovered and what you have done is significant, folks. It's not, a lot of these people, a lot of these morons that are on these boards that are nothing but bashers, nothing but trying to generate traffic for trashy websites. You got honest people, and then you got the ones that do nothing but bash and bash and bash for no reason. They don't even acknowledge progress. They just bash everything. And it's sad because, you've got people that are trying to invest into something that they believe has potential, and all they do is hear this bullshit every day from nothing but anonymous people who won't come out into the sunshine themselves and actually identify who they are. They rely on all of us to be out there and having our reputations out there on the line with the technologies that we develop. But no, they sit behind, their anonymity, and it's pretty hilarious. But if you're making your investment decisions based on the bull crap that gets put out onto these trashy websites, then you should not be doing this. You should be doing something else. So, but enough of that. But the point is that I'm as excited as ever for you and for EPGL and for the progress and the things that are possible from this point forward. Again, the best of the best, the most world-class organizations don't get involved with companies if they don't think that there is significance there, okay? And there will be further developments. Things are happening. We're not sitting around here. And as we've said before, when everybody, not everybody, but when a lot of these naysayers were saying before, oh, they'll never get a patent, they don't have technology, blah, blah, blah. Well, now take a look at what's happened and look at who's involved with us and look at what's going on. And, maybe read between the lines a little bit. I know things don't happen as quickly as everybody wants them to, obviously, but we're seriously in this business, folks. This is a major, major market coming. The idea of smart, improved, augmented vision improvements via integrated electronics into contact lens. We have established and pioneered some of the key industry technology for enabling flexible electronics into contact lenses, silicone hydrogel lenses, and which is the state of the art. And so we're working hard to progress, and we've got the best of the best involved with us. So, I believe that we have great future potential, and I'm working really hard to bring all of the EPGL long shareholders along for the ride and to make sure that they see the, as best as I can, make sure that they see the end results that are possible, and they're a hell of a lot bigger and better than where we're sitting right now. So with that, I just want to let you guys know I appreciate you being here. I'm so sorry for that delay. Whatever happened, we'll look into it. But you should spread the word to people. Okay, this is the takeaway from this call tonight, is that the delays that have happened, a couple of weeks here in the progress of well, I say progress, but in terms of some announcements that we had originally planned to make earlier with INWIT and so forth, are only because we're taking the time to get it right, and we're working with the best in the business to do that. And INWIT is 100% focused on EPGL technology out of the gate, and so things can happen very rapidly here, folks. I mean, literally, things could happen any day in terms of some major significant, milestone steps and improvements from where we're at. We've got the technology in the pipeline. We've got patents being granted, patents being allowed, and you can see those. And so what else do I have to say? We've been working hard, and we've been delivering on the things that we said we are focused on. And we're going to continue to do that. We're working hard every day to get this technology built, and our number one goal is to be not only one of the leaders in the market, but to be the leader in the market in terms of the ophthalmic integration of electronics into vision wear and contact lenses specifically. Everything from, again, vision correction vis-a-vis the autofocus technology and patents that we filed there, and also the optic technology for display into the eye is the other thing that we are excited about. Augmented reality, which is estimated to be over $150 billion market coming. The autofocus is over $5 billion annual market estimated. So we are pioneering, and we are progressing the IP that we started on 3 years ago, and we plan on adding much more IP as we go along here. And we have the best people in the business involved with us now. And INWIT is 100% focused on EPGL, and there are some big players involved, and there are going to be more big players involved. INWIT is a private company, only 100 million shares, and it's certainly it's being structured so that it has the ultimate potential. And EPGL, of course, will benefit and be along for a successful ride with INWIT, and obviously INWIT has made its intentions clear that it wants to buy out EPGL if it can at some point, sooner than later if possible. But none of these things are written in stone until certain progressions occur, which are being worked on right as we speak at this moment. So EPGL will benefit from the success of INWIT big time. I mean, massively, because obviously INWIT is focused on EPGL technologies and would like to acquire EPGL, as it's already publicly said. So anyway, that's where things are right now, and the takeaway should be the things that I just mentioned. And I think there's people out there that are taking advantage of skittishness and impatience, or not impatience per se, but just people who haven't been able to, for whatever reason, they have to pay for something else, and so they have to jump out for whatever reason, lose their position. But again, looking at today's action, it was mostly buys. And so, these things sometimes get started on, for reasons that are not founded. And I just wanted to come on tonight to let everybody know that I'm as excited as ever for the future of EPGL and for the potential. And we're progressing like crazy, and we're working every single day to make everything that we've been talking about with INWIT come into fruition, and to see our technologies become a market leader. What more can I say? I mean, you guys are in an exciting technology and an exciting company, and it's doing exciting things. And, you know, I believe, in my opinion, in parentheses, underline my opinion, is that we have much more potential to go big time. And again, the biggest of the big and the best of the best don't get involved with companies that have mediocre technology or mediocre prospects. Think about that, okay? Take away that tonight. The biggest of the big, the best of the best aren't involved because a company has mediocrity, okay? So, you know, volatility is always present, but it works both ways. And I suspect that some people are going to take advantage of today's volatility. So with that, I want to wish everyone a happy Friday night. Sorry for the delay again in the beginning. And everybody have a great weekend. And there will be developments and announcements forthcoming. And believe me, I know everybody's chomping at the bit. I am too. I am on your side. I am with you. And I will continue to work hard to benefit you. Okay? I appreciate all of you. Have a good night.